talk about something first. You know, it's the end of the year, a lot of resolutions, that time of thing. Well, a lot of people let them slip this time of year, but here's a story that will encourage you to stay on mission. Over a decade ago, a St. Paul man made a decision to stick with a personal goal and just wait till you see what happened. This is Zachary Scott Johnson's thing. He's a musician, always has been.
So I started taking violin lessons, and that led me to piano lessons about a year later, and I've never stopped taking lessons.
What is it about music you connected with so early on?
I grew up in a house where it was singer-songwriters that my parents played. You know, it was Bob Dylan and Joni Mitchell and James Taylor. And I think there's just something about like the storytelling element of singer-songwriters. You're sharing your life. You're sharing who you are through song.
He started singing stories in the early 2000s as a professional artist. His passion never changed, but technology did.
I had been playing just years and years of these like 3-4 hour gigs. And I had all of these songs. And at the time, CD sales had really started plummeting. Like nobody was buying CDs.
He kept playing, thinking he could turn to YouTube. But it was 2010, and he was scared.
It took me a year and a half to build up to this idea of, I'm going to put myself out there online, and people can say whatever they want.
But in 2012, he did it.
Hey everybody, my name is Zachary Scott Johnson. I'm going to try a new series here called the Song a Day Project. I'm going to try to do a song every single day for as long as I can manage to keep doing that.
He started a Song a Day project, committing to performing and posting an original or cover every day.
And I figured I would last about a month or so doing it. To me, it felt like starting a blog or a journal. You know, like we've all started one and getting up 30 days later. And
not you.
No, it's been 12 and a half years.
That's right, over 12 years later, and he's still on a roll. Peter, Paul, and Mary were the first big names to come along for the ride. Since then, he's teamed up on songs with Donovan, Sean Colvin, Roseanne Cash, and actors Kevin Costner and Jeff Daniels, who also have bands.
I didn't think it would last this long, but at a certain point, it became like what I was known for. And I got these opportunities to play with people that I hugely admire.
And in time, I will learn how to care.
We watched as he recorded on his 4,515th day straight.
Sick days are, for me, the biggest thing. There have been times when I've like nearly lost my voice.
On those days, he did instrumental only, never skipping a beat, including the most important day of his life, the day he and his wife became parents.
We were in the hospital and she was like, we got to do something. Have you done your song yet? Let's do a song. I couldn't believe it, but that was what she wanted to do in that moment, was sing a song.
Like a dog on a hard night, I'm howling for you.
The proud dad says the project has reminded him that just like music, life has highs and lows.
There was a woman who wrote me one time, and she was dying of some sort of cancer. And there was a specific song that I had done. It was a Patty Griffin song. And she said it was kind of her song with her dad, and just thanked me for it and said, you know, like, we're going to play this at my funeral if that's okay with you.
How did that fit you?
It's really whenever anybody finds something that like really speaks to them, that is deeply meaningful.
And now the project means so much to Zachary and to tens of millions of others as he continues to play to his own beat.
See you tomorrow.
Zachary says he hopes that people who hear his story will not wait to start their dream project. He says he waited 18 months to launch his idea, and it has truly turned into a dream come true. You can find Zachary Scott Johnson on his YouTube channel, Song a Day. Again, more than 42 million views. Isn't that amazing, right?
That's amazing.
Incentive to stick with a goal, right?
Yeah. That's talk about dedication and drive.
Absolutely.